Later this month, Sanford Health Women's is hosting the inaugural Women's Social event. And joining us now to tell us a little bit more about this event is Sanford Health Clinic Director Nicole Clems. Thank you so much for joining us today. I guess first up, because it's the first year, how did you guys come up with this idea?
We really wanted to celebrate the women in our community. We have such powerful, strong women who own their own businesses, who stay at home with their kiddos. Even our providers at Sanford, they do wonderful, amazing things. We really wanted to celebrate that and have a night out where we can just connect and converse about the things that we're passionate about.
Okay, so this is happening on the 18th of this month, right? November 18th?
Yes, November 18th.
So just a couple of weeks away. What are some of the things that are going to be happening? I love the reason. You sold me right there. But there's a ton of great things happening at this event this night.
Yes, we will have two wonderful, phenomenal keynote speakers, Chris Linares and then Megan Tamte from Evereve, and they will talk about lifestyle and kind of how they became to be and what they're passionate about. We will also have a group of phenomenally talented providers who will talk about health, lifestyle, and wellness and really answer those questions that women are thinking about but may be afraid to say.
When a friend of mine asked me if I would like to go, and she said exactly that. Questions that sometimes, we're caregivers. Women, we take care of everybody else. We don't always take care of ourselves as much as we should. I think this is going to be the best part, getting those questions answered. What are some of the... This show has been great for me. I would imagine there are a lot of things that women feel like they just have to deal with, they just have to live with, that they can't, they're too embarrassed to ask about. Yep. What are some of the things that you think would fall into that category?
I think throughout our life, we go through changes as a woman, and so it's even looking at teenage years to growing up, having children, going through menopause, midlife, retiring, what all that's like throughout life, and how do we deal with it. And so some of those questions of just what's next or what's happening to me are things that we usually ask our providers. So I'm pretty excited to hear not only our providers speak about it, but the women in our community, and Chris and Megan will just have a certain viewpoint that will really inspire us and empower us.
I have gone to a couple of events that Chris has put on. She is hilarious, yes, entertaining, and very real. Has she given you any idea as to kind of the theme of what she's going to talk about?
We're still talking about that. I think she's just incredibly excited to partner with us. She has a lot of dear friends that work for Sanford, particularly in our department. And so I think she's ready just to empower the women in our community and use her spunky self, use her tenacity to really inspire and empower. She's a women's psychologist as well. So it's kind of a cool thing to incorporate that as well.
I love it because she puts it out there. It's not, you don't always have to be totally emotionally put together. And she celebrates that and celebrates everything about women. I know some of the questions people are scared to ask. I know we have a lot of Sanford doctors on all the time. I love it when we had a gal on, she said, when someone tells a joke and you laugh and you pee a little bit, that's not normal. So why do we, I had told that joke and she's like, this is a great topic that we can talk with, doctors, because who's going to be on this panel? It could be everything, like you said, from, something like that to young and old issues. There's so many different things that happen to a woman.
And it's behavioral health is on there, OBGYN, internal medicine. We have dermatology, even cardiology. So I think it's funny in the fact that sometimes, we stop and have to cross our legs before we even laugh.
Right.
That's a real thing.
It's a real thing. And this event's going to celebrate that as well. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what's going on in our fabulous female bodies as well.
And be comforted by it, and I think just know that everyone's going through it, and to laugh about it and enjoy each other's company and support each other. So we're super excited about it.
And talk a little bit about some of the vendors as well, because you have some local groups that will be there, right?
Yeah, we're really looking for female supported vendors, and so Eco Chic, we have Olive Street, Lila and Lavender, Sanford Wellness, we have our partners in dermatology, plastic surgery, optical. It's really a wonderful group of females supporting each other, so it's very cool.
I love it. Okay, and so once again, this is just in a couple weeks. You can get your tickets. It's November 18th. That's a Monday night.
Yep.
How can people get tickets? And they're affordable as well, correct?
Absolutely. They can get tickets on sanfordhealth.org and keyword women's social. And the tickets are only $10, which is a steal these days. And actually, all of our proceeds go straight to UCO Girl, which is an awesome organization here in town that supports young gals looking to go into careers of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
I love it. I love everything about it. We'll add that link to tickets at valleynewslive.com. Just click on the hot button, and hopefully we fill it up and have a great night with all of us ladies celebrating ladies.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Stay with us. Coming up next, we're going to be talking about the Deer Opener happening this weekend in both Minnesota and North Dakota.